Syrian, so they couldn't see each other. So that was the third time, this time the third time, my family have lost the house being bombed. And this time with the heavy loss, this everything was a retaliation of why the ISIS had the first defeat, and the Turkey turned to revenge the Kurd who support the Rojava, which is Rojava become a hope that everyone can exist and equality and diversity, which is, as you know, there's when the first civilization happened in Mesopotamia, used to be in a city called Ur, which is the first Sumerian built, used to have two palaces of the rule, which one is women and one is men, and so ruling so the destiny of the city. And sadly, after the first king called Gilgamesh created a wall around the city, is that how the women influences diminished, and that today we see that state become how we know now, and someone else now favoring the building more wall. And that is Rojava. How can we protect Rojava? You know, as you know, Rojava have no mountain, which is the lately Kurdish journalist in Australia, Buhani, he wrote a book in Manu Island called "The Kurd Have No Friend as a Mountain," which is Australia put him as he's tried to seek asylum. But we civil society can't be mountain of Kurd, and with our activism and the concession to now our government in the West, especially in Trump administration due to Turkey, it is similar that how when the Hitler tried to expansion and confiscate their land, which is called Sudeten land in the Czech Republic, and annexed it, he called it Lebensraum, and the British Prime Minister Chamberlain had given everything and hasn't stopped him. At that time he's inspired by Turkey, which is he once said, the Hitler said, who allegedly some of his advisors when he said you cannot put these, they are genocide people, he said, who remember the Armenian now because of that. And there's no any other country go away with the atrocity as a Turkey, and they still is getting a bad habit that the Turkey, even though they accept us with the Armenian genocide, top of that, the Armenian and Syrian people, 500,000 Syrian people were genocide as well, and Yazidi people. How can we, so one of the main thing, if we act, I have no hope that the state will have, but I have a big hope that the civil society, because we can change many things if we mobilize. We are many, and if we be vigilant, and this project in Rojava, which is Kurdish leader, he said in jail, Kurdish leader Öcalan once said in one book said, you can't, when you lose something, you have to just search for them in various places, which is the inequality and women rights was being lost in these various Mesopotamia, which is now there. And now with the Rojava project, everything has to be equally participated. And that's how 6,000 years ago in the Uruk city of Sumerian time, whose women lost their voice. And now we can't help them to just reinvent themselves that our planet might be. These various regions become against a good part, a good example of our planet. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Right.